stuff onto the motor before we mount it. Finally, we have the EK mounts from Hasport. Continuing in the budget theme, I ported with the Dremel earlier. Not port, just fixed the fuck-ups on the eBay manifold. We epoxy filled the manifold for the ports we're not using. Same thing with the thermostat housing. The ports not being used have been filled, so they're plugged. Now we're just siliconing this because we don't want to take it off. Left the O-ring in there. There's not that much silicone on here, just runny. This new Permatex gray is super runny. Just making sure it's tacked up all over here. Anyways, 60, but you need a chip at that point. Yeah. Chip's 100.
So 160?
Yep.
Okay.
To drive away with it.
Yeah, so 160, 60% chip, but you need a chip for it.
Can be done while he's here.
Where's your shoes? Where's your shoes? I'm gonna tell Daddy. I'll go chow. Where's your shoes? You step on something? Told you, don't hurt your toes.
Oh, no.
Shoes.
All right, and then we have the EK. So we got this deal on the motor, tranny, clutch, flywheel, and the Hasport mount. It has the EK mounts with the EG rear subframe set up. So we're making these mounts work. We've already pre-cut the brackets. Show you guys here in a second. Sorry guys, I was a little runny. I'm not feeling well today. And I need a shave. So we're gonna set the manifold and the turbo manifold on there after, but if for anybody that wasn't here, we have EK mounts, EG subframe, keeping in the budget theme, right? Talk more about that when I put the thing together. But we epoxy filled the manifold, ported it because it was so shitty and gonna send fucking shavings into the motor. Did that with a Dremel. Not even the pneumatic tool with the big bits I was gonna use to port it. I wasn't gonna port it right now. Dylan was like, use that. I was like, nah, we're doing fucking budget. We're doing homemade. Let's use the $15 eBay Dremel with the $5 bits. And it actually only took a couple minutes. So if you need a Dremel, get the $15 Dremel off eBay and get your porting bits with it, and you could at least do your manifold and touch up your shit. So without getting an air hose and a chuck and a thing, you know. Anyways, we're putting this sealed thermostat housing on. I do have a rotational neck. Last time I didn't use it on the EK. We're trying to stay as budget as possible. A lot of these parts that I either bought or got from homies that were, you know, inexpensive or whatever are given to me because it was like, you know, didn't have an O-ring and like the bungs to fill it, but it's the rotatable neck. It's like 27 on eBay. We'll use that if we need to. With no O-ring, silicone, straight budget style as usual. This motor's probably going to be on like 25 to 30 pounds with 64, 66 and that Sidewinder. And then the RBC, and then we'll put the Type S cams in it, but I think I have to limit the VTC to like 30 or 25. I'm still doing some research. I'll show you guys in a sec. Let me just tighten this thermostat housing, and we will be done. And these are shoulder bolts, so you just want to, basically you're going to tighten them. It's plastic, it's a shoulder bolt, it's got an O-ring, it's got silicone now. We don't need to go crazy. We want to make sure they don't come loose. So I give it the good old, you know, 12 foot-pound, white boy foot-pounds with key, the short ratchet, okay? Don't use a long ratchet, you'll break. Crank sensor's different on the K20 house. We got to swap the 3 wires around and the plug. All right, we're gonna dump the motor and I'll give you guys a little overview. Through the thermostat housing on, it's been sealed, got the RBC stuff, this is getting painted. We got the Hasport mounts, the motor, the training for 600. I got an ECU for 50. I still gotta buy it, but I found one. If not, we're still figuring that out. We're gonna run Fuel Tech, Mega Squirt, whatever. The shell I got from Dylan for wiring the V6 and tuning the green car. We got like fenders, headlights, all that from a junk car. We ordered all the parts. This build, you know, generally like with the silver hatch was like 55, 6 grand, maybe a little less. With like K-Pro new and all that, even with the budget parts, maybe like 48, 52. This one should be well under that. What were you saying?
I was saying, and my turbo.
Your turbo?
Yeah, I got turbo.
Yeah, Harley got a turbo. So yeah, grab that. We should show him that. She mentioned it. So I needed a turbo. Dylan is always finding stuff, and he's like, "Here, you can have it. I got it cheap." Well, it's a $290 eBay turbo. It's a billet wheel. I think it's ball bearing. And I'll tell you why. Just the way the internals look. I have messed with a lot of journal, a lot of ball bearing, and as far as I know, the ball bearing is like open in like the bearing cage, and it's open in there. So usually it would like have porting to go through for the oil to go through for the bronze bushings, and it has like literally porting into a drain. When I look in there, the shaft's open and exposed to oil, and then on either side there would be a bushing, but I wouldn't think the oil would cloud. You get what I'm saying? I think it's ball bearing. It spins that easy. It doesn't spin like a journal bearing. Where is it? Oh, so I'm gonna run a bigger turbo. But Dylan went to his buddy's house and he said 20 bucks for this. It's $290. He got it at the swap meet for 20 bucks. It's a brand new, never been used. It's a GT3071 billet wheel. They're like $290 on eBay. I think this one's the ball bearing unit, which is like $380. Watch. It might be journal bearing, but it's never been used. That's why I'm like, it doesn't spin like a journal bearing. Like, yeah, it would keep going, you guys, but I don't think this thing's had oil in it and been sitting for like 2 or 3 years. It might be journal bearing. I might just be tripping. It should spin a lot longer. It really should. But it's just so light. It might just be the billet wheels that light and well balanced. But it doesn't feel like a journal bearing turbo. Maybe the bearings haven't been broken in and the oil seeped out because they're not rough or anything. And it is spinning more so like it has a little friction. But God, like, I ain't gonna lie, you guys, like, I don't think it's let's see something. Here's the billet 60. I'd have to measure it. I don't know if this is a 62 mil, 64. Yeah, the same. Maybe I'm tripping. Only reason I was tripping, you guys. It does not look like that in there, and this one's journal bearing. It would have the porting going through. It's hard to explain. Oh, what up, buddy?
What up, sir? How you doing?
Good. How's the car?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, I drove it like one time. And it was alright. It needs fine tuning and shit.
Yeah.
I think
I
think it's not getting enough air because we tuned without an intake on it. And
you put one on there?
I put one on there and it seems like whenever you hit it a little bit. So I mean, something we could always fucking plug in.
Well, it probably
Fix up
has
later.
better air velocity now, so it's probably lean down low and like rich up top, but it probably make more power up top with an intake.
Yeah.
With an intake pipe, you always make more power.
I was about to put on the.
Put like a 3-inch on there to like the headlight area, like that long,
Yeah.
and you'll pick up a lot of power over that.
That's what I have. I have a 3-inch all the way there.
You're
but
good.
it's kinda
Yeah,
close
and then
to it.
just do whatever you want for like header exhaust, and then we'll just retune it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a Texas hit so I can get a new header in there so I can get a few
Yeah,
things.
we could always build a little side exit or under pan header out of like the mandrel bends he has with the flange,
Really?
and do something like pretty inexpensive because we can take it up. We just build like a simple 4-into-1 with the right primary length.
Yeah,
Run hard.
that'd be dope.
It'd be better than yeah. All right, we're gonna put the motor in now, you guys. Oh, my bad, baby. I'm sorry.
All right. Shoot. Hello, my love. 3 bars. This is the cable for the lid. So. What's the one that's size 4A.
Oh.
Mom, show him. Show him your new trick. Mama, show you your new trick.
You got a new trick? You know the Lugnut size for Chevy is a 22 or 21? What's a Chevy?
Mama, give it.
I can't have a special one.
Look, Mama, show you your new trick. Look.
Woo!
That's your new trick.
Hey, Lugnut size for 22, right? Yeah, alright. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit when I'm back. You gonna come back? Oh yeah, I'm doing a few things on my brother's house.
This GoPod, you guys, has a 32 cc's of NOAA on it with a VFCRC cart pipe. You should ride this thing or buy it for your kids.
You got it running?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, we all rode it earlier.
Smashes or what?
Yeah.
How much you selling it for?
6. I'll sell 2 for 6. I have it up for
8. That shit probably gets it, dog. Is there anything done in that motor, or is it just getting eaten up?
8. It's just ported.
Yeah.
Just a ported head.
Yeah.
Ported carb, fluted shaft, VFCRC car pipe, and then a big drive.
Okay.
It's set up.
Yeah.
This thing's ripped. This thing only has like 6 hours on it. The top end has like 30 minutes on it.
Yo, and this is basically what drives it, huh?
Yeah. It burns out one tire. It's funny. So anyways, that thing just touched 19,200, I think. Let's see. Sorry, Dylan. Dylan doesn't like when I make noise at his house. He's probably pissed. 18.9. 18.9. Putting the motor in.
Yeah.
18,900. 18,900. Almost 19. They say these motors don't turn over 17. But loaded, it does about 18.5. But yeah, I'll sell it to you for like 5 or 6 if you want it. It'll pull like 8 on Facebook if you wait. I have it up for 7 right now. I think. So, yeah. All right, we'll do the motor right now, you guys.
I'll see you in a bit.
I know, I forgot. That's 19,000 RPM. So at least it was worth it.
A couple times a day.
At least it was
We'll
worth
say
it.
it was him.
Yeah, today was the Mustang.
It was
I
the
told the
same
camera
car.
I'm not doing it. Okay, no more pissing. Don't wreck the car.
No more pissadillo.
No, I forgot. I did. I got too excited and I forgot. Touched 19,000 RPM. Revving it. That thing fucking ripped RPM on it. That's actually the most I've seen it hit. So that's fresh heavy.
Yeah.
Fresh heavy, good. Hey, Landon.
Maybe that's a car.
Hey, how smart is to run right? Hey, get the fuck over here now!
Hey, baby, you want to help me?
How smart it is to be running over here when there's fucking loading leads fucking hanging down. There's a bunch of fucking cords here.
No.
There's cords there. There's fucking holes right there. How fucking smart is you fucking running your way through here and not paying attention?
Alright, dude.
You want to fucking fight?
Over here and just push on this side. Just push short down, dog. When you get balls, remember, just let it go.
I don't remember like, oh. Here, do it. No. Oh. Did that just hit the car? I don't know. Hey, I'll fucking do it. I don't know, dude. I just think it's like, I think so, dude.
Yeah, I think that flight up, bro. It just went down.
Yeah. Oh no, it's still blinking.
We got, hey, you guys, don't come this way anymore, okay? We're gonna have this motor hanging, and it's gonna, if it falls, it can hurt you.
Yeah, calm the fuck down.
I just don't want it to hurt you guys, okay? Alright.
You know, fucking time after time after time that this is a fucking working here. We're working on shit. Y'all be on track now. Who killed the sparrow? Dude, it fucking, I think, just crashed into his barn. It dropped it. I saw it. I've seen that one. Yeah, you better listen.
You have a phone and watch me set this up. You have a phone.
Oh, no, you know, you can't.
Let's take a bit. That's what you yeah, take a bit. You okay? You got no dust on your face. You got like a mustache. You got like a mustache. Your head, your mustache, your snap. All right. You just got like this fire crotch, fire fucking blazing fucking. What if she had a mullet, mustache, and sideburns? I came over and I was like, check out my girl.
She did what the fuck off.
She's like a truck driver. She wants to be a truck driver. Speaking of which, if you ever do something with the CDL and you can take passengers, me and her will go with you. Do a trip. Like if you ever get paid to do like a side load thing or something.
Yeah.
We'll go kick it.
I don't do a lot of over the road shit. But,
No?
well, I will, but it's usually in a day cab. So.
Were you doing in town?
Huh?
Were you doing in town before?
A little bit. Not here in Arizona. More in Salt Lake. All right now. Thank you. But I used to go to like Iowa and Kansas, and I used to go fucking all over. I'd follow the train. There's a couple times.
All right, we're gonna mount this motor. Let me hook it up. Hell yeah.
Like, I think I was like 24, and they had me take the 500 ton. It's a super load. So that bitch weighs like 200,000 pounds going down the road. And it was me and my other two homies who were super little, and all of us just come out in like pajamas and flip flops at the truck stop, looking like we're fucking 12 years old.
That's so funny.
And like $1 million equipment.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. She wanted to spin.
You give me the razor or something. Anything to cut. There's something on the floor over there in the bag.
I got this knife here.
Yeah,
I'm very sure
yeah.
it's just a hard straight.
I can sharpen it for you.
I got some dope ones, but I made the mistake of leaving them in my car, and then I drove my car up to Salt Lake,
I'm really good at sharpening.
and then
I used to do a lot of night like builds and gun builds. You know what?
Hey,
I made. I actually.
Bill's trying to talk to you.
What happened?
you cut my new strap?
It was already fucking Dylan. It had one fucking strand. I'm sorry. I think it was hanging out with the last life. Okay, but in prison actually, I used to make the shanks and sharpen them on concrete. But I've used the grinding stone before. The guy asked me, he's like, "Hey, you make a lot of shit. You make guns and shit. Like, you I need something made." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." He's like, "All right." I was like, "Okay." And he said, he goes, "Can you sharpen it?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "How?" I was like, "On the ground." He's like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, just put a little bit of like oil down or soap or anything, and fucking just match the edge." So I sat in there, but that was the head of the AV. He's fucking 24 years old now. He's fucking head of the AV for the yard. The dudes above him are like 50 years old, and he's the fucking shot caller. He's 24 years old, dude. He's catching a body so he can stay. He did 9 years. He's in his last year. And he's fucking gonna catch a body to stay for the rest of his life because he's like, "I have no family to go home to, nothing, I don't give a fuck." I was like, "Dude, you should get out of here." He's like, "I met a chick in France. She's gonna move out here 6 months before I get out, get an apartment, a car. She sends him all this money to hang out. They met on this online app for inmates. She's like dedicated to him. I would like leave the cell, they'd be talking for hours and shit, sending him all kinds of pictures, calling him, all kinds of shit." And he's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay though." I was like, "That's fucking crazy, dude. I can't believe it."
Some people are scared to get out.
Yeah. No, I was happy to get out.
Where the bird's gone? It just flew away. I literally think it just knocked itself out. That's why I was like letting it chill for a minute. Cause I almost picked it up and
I'll hear a little time.
It's gone?
Yeah,
Flew away.
it's gone.
that's funny shit.
Make a little nap.
You want to extend it?
Yeah.
One out?
These fuckers are wedged. Pull it back just a little bit. Let me kick that bitch sideways.
Sorry, honey.
All right, push it back.
You want to extend this out?
Yeah, oh, duh. Yeah. For some reason, I forgot to let it down. Let's do one more. Double side.
Sean, what the hell is this?
The fuck is that? Oh, it's not. It's a refill cartridge for a wax pen. It looks like a fucking syringe, huh? At first, I was like, "Is that a fucking syringe?" No, it's Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Where was that thing? Was it in my pocket? I guess. I already filled it. That's why I
No,
filled
but
it.
you already filled the pen. It was empty.
Yeah, start jacking it up. Let's see where we end up.
Always sticking.
Okay. Lift it up. Let's see where we end up. I don't think that strap's gonna work. We're gonna have to have the heavier one. Leave it right there. Lift it up more.
It's starting to tear.
Is
Or
it?
looks like it's.
Yeah, drop it down. We'll go to the
Come on,
heavier.
kids.
I should have done
Watch out, baby.
Drop to the ground. Later. And we all looked at it and it just was like landing. It was torn out. The bird was gone.
That's what we used last time, but we had lapped it like 4 times.
I think the straps are rated for over 3,000.
Yeah, but
Or
it
maybe
just
it's
scares me.
1,500.
It just scares me. We use the big boy.
You know what 2 inches good for? Oh, 2 inches are only good for 5. I think these are 1 inch.
Plus, I wanted to rehang it for better weight distribution.
That's what I should go do.
Every now and then.
Karaoke and find some cute cheeses. See So you eat some jelly roll,
Yeah.
some teddy spoons. You want to go down more?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, that's good.
Don't you know I lose?
Go ahead, check it up.
Ooh, oh.
And then back there is the biggest thing.
Jack her up. Keep going, you're good.
Like it?
Yeah, you're
Daddy built it.
good. Jack her up. That's how you fucking get that shit level like a man, dog.
Hey, grab up.
You know, I was trying to imagine the size. You told me the size.
We're gonna set this bitch in, throw some bolts in. It's the EK mount kit. Remember, budget. EK mount kit, EG rear subframe. It's the EG. Cut the brackets, prepped them to set in there and tack them into place. Weld them. Went to get the rear insert because I was keeping it cheap, $30 from Hasport for 95A. They were like 75 or 85A. I had problems last time anywhere moving over like, 8 pounds shifting the motherfucker. So I went to 95A in the last set. I went there. I was going to pay $30 for the rear. He said, bring them since you have Hasport, even though I got them used and the dude drilled them and fucked them up. They changed them for free. So I got 95A in all three. The brackets don't work. We'll make it work. We got $600 for the tranny, motor, clutch flywheel, and the fucking mount kit. So fuck it, right? Make that shit work. Ain't no Ferrari.
This is the V6.
You want to jack it up?
Yeah, just get it closer.
Thank you, buddy.
Keep it so nice in there, just to get it twitch forward. You know? Love the gravity in that thing.
It's pretty even. Yeah, we're good. Remember, if it drops, just let the bitch go. Save it. No, it's changed. Okay, here. You want to know what's mine? We're retarded. You guys were retarded, and you already caught what I got. That motor needs to be spun 180.
And I think you're gonna have to go up to it.
Let's see if we yeah, bring it up. Retarded! Motherfucker. Alright. I trust you to drop it. Drop it.
You see, Mitch next to his fucking 240?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we clogged me up.
You know what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
What's up?
That's gonna slip in there, probably moving it. This one's gonna be trimmed, so we'll be fine. My bad. I was gonna try to prep this
You want
better.
to turn it and set it down on the ground?
Yeah.
And then just spin the hook around.
Yeah.
on the other side.
Oh, okay.
That's extend this out first. Because your legs are hitting on your.
Yeah, but that's good.
But you need to go out one more.
Oh, one more. What legs are hitting the lower legs?
These legs are hitting you back.
Control arm or the wheel?
No, the control.
Okay, I might have to jack it up a little because that does happen. He's out of right height.
Yeah.
And it's hang on, let me get this hooked up so it's going to be
That way, yeah.
that way.
I'm pretty sure.
You're right. Yeah.
Center is You bounce pretty good?
Yeah, it's set down in the same spot, so it makes sense. But we'll leave this hooked up, put the rear bolt in, and let it kick forward, and that'll level it, and then we'll. Yeah. I was gonna come up over that. It might get out. Kick forward more.
Let's get a little bit closer. You're ready, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's full size without that problem.
Yeah.
Alright. Start dropping it down slowly.
To you, just
Yeah. There you go. You're good. Okay. And up.
okay, come down, buddy. Very nice.
All right, just the hoist in just a little further. All right, lower down. All right, we're gonna go right there for a sec. Let's do some fitment stuff. Let's see where we're gonna end up right here. Okay, that's gonna need to be clearance and the box cut, maybe even that flat part cut off. That's okay. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Well, you didn't tell me you were recording my ass the whole time.
Motor mount's gonna have an issue with the width of the rails, but we'll figure that out right now. Alrighty. This one. Let's see, it sound about right. So let's just take a guess. Let's see if it has nothing down for it. That's about right, right? Love that. Top, bottom, round, sides. We're good. Okay. Hopefully the distance. Oh yeah, distance is about right there. Come on. The T-Rock is in, so it's pretty much going to be a I'm going to prep this real quick.
As I said, that one will keep it hanging.
Yeah, but what's going to happen? Well, what's going to happen is this plate, it's going to sit like right here.
Stuff that you don't need right now.
Right here, so at least cut this off. Just cuts, right? One of one on the sides back and around here, and then the front to the frame rolling underneath. So I'll cut this and do it around. But also this.
And then it started by Christmas, I bought that concrete. And then I got the thing. That's at a, and then go from here to there.
Right.
Are you gonna cinch up that back mount before you lower it down?
Just when I set it in, at least for this side, and line that up, I gotta tack them in, so it does need to be kind of like floating. Because, so, check this out, so,
Well, now that you have a pin for that, you can secure the table to the line.
in the
Because
rear,
then it can just go up and down.
yes, but what I do is, when I do mount kits, I put everything in the middle, so when you take it apart, no matter what, even if stuff moves, it'll always hang in. If you put everything, like that rear mount is slotted side to side about a half inch. You get what I'm saying? If you don't adjust that, when you go to put it back, you're like, why is the whole part a half inch still left? Because everything has a half inch plate. I put it in the middle, you go to one side, it'll still fit. If I put it all the way to the right and go all the way to the left, it won't line up.
So if you do pull it into the right.
So I already centered the rear. Yeah, centered the rear, put all the bolts into the bracket, make sure it's all flush. Now we'll make sure these are all flush, that's flush, that's flush. Now we make sure the brackets are flush, we drop it, it'll be fucking awesome. When I make the mounts, we do like a pinch down, we make the belt cover forward so the turbo sits up. This one puts the belt cover back. But in my H's, I would modify the mounts to make it sit better, so it looks more like HDB, it looks more linear.
So eventually,
The axles will always pretty much line up. So, nope. All right.
I mean, after you get so many years in the world, you're gonna get.
Hold on. Bobby.
How's it going?
I think we met one time.
Nice meeting you. You're working at the car.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Just here visiting. Oh, just like. Stay out for a good time.
Good weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice setup. I can see what you're saying. Everything's good.
Yeah, it's a bit different than the last time you seen it.
Oh, yeah,
And the house being painted, like,
Mhm.
all concrete.
Yeah.
Cause you didn't see whenever this was poured, did you?
No, I haven't been over it for a while. I've been kind of sick. Yeah, the day after.
It don't fit?
The bracket, remember the driver's side was like off a little. It was gonna like hang off, and we had to cut the rear corner out.
Yeah, but why not use the bracket? Didn't David have one?
Not the right one.
Yeah, dude. I seen it. Yeah, that one. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Thought this one. We were talking about if this for the H or not.
Well, look, just compare the measurements from that one to Ryan's car real quick before you try to put it in there.
I was gonna say.
Because that hole is about the center.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. I'll be in there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd probably work.
Yeah, let's like try to do the whole location a little bit. Yeah, that's the same one.
It looks right. The
So
mount.
the bolt, you're gonna have to drill new holes for it.
I'm gonna weld it in.
Okay. Well, while you're fighting it, you can go over the check.
Back when time is in there. It'll just hinge up a little if I have to.
One more?
Yeah. It's having a hard time pinching, right?
It's no, it's because it goes around the same part. That's fine. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so right about there should be pretty good.
So just weld that one in and see if I
Yeah.
can modify the other one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, start forward and.
Open it. Let me check the height. Whole height. Which, keep going. See?
I want to say it's like 6 feet entire. Keep going down the hole. Keep going around.
Front bracket to the hole is 4.38.
I just dropped it in. Let me see here.
Well, here, let me see.
Go down a little.
Hold up, let me measure real quick.
Well, it's about eye level. Leave it there. Hold on.
4 and 3/8. Yeah, the top hole.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured it was a little hole.
You need up a little.
No, you're good. That's over those OEM holes.
Yeah,
We'll figure that out.
Swing like that.
Can't believe you knocked a bird out, bro.
Dude, I don't even know
You
where
didn't
to
kill it.
That shit was wild.
Well, I saw a bird fly by, like, kind of at an angle.
I think it'll stick away about like that. Though. It's barely gonna have them go to low. Think about it. There's drops, there's usually drops.
Your straps in the way. Yeah.
Cool. I'll take it.
Just take this mount out, put a slice right here, start watering it, and then you can bend it.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. Put a slit in it.
Yeah.
So hold the motor out again, is what you're saying?
No.
Do it in there, just lower it down. And cut out.
Well, I would get this one. Yeah, I could get this position
Yeah, I'm done.
right. And then, so you only actually modify the length. Right?
Yeah, I got you.
But I would use that car as a reference. No, that whole location's not right. It needs to be 3/4 inch fast. The whole.
From center to center,
Yeah.
it's about half right. Yeah. But that rear is slotted. So we're all the way at the back of the slot
Right
right
there.
now. You want to go forward or back?
Here, can I see? Grab the wallet. Real quick. Grab it out.
I'm just making that much right there. It's where it naturally I don't know, slide.
Give it that side.
Which forward or back?
You know. See, like, that's where.
Well, then I'll want to take one.
Yeah, I think just stick these bolts in. See.
We're going to take one. So we start. Phone's about to die, you guys. I'm gonna let it run till it ends.
There.
Only one we gotta do is that mount. It's the only one. Center of the 10 mil.
Yeah, okay.
Or up here.
Yeah.
Center.
Yeah.
Center.
You want more careful one? You ready? I was just going over the whole thing.
Over to the front of it.
I go over.
Right there.
I go over. Just go over. Yeah.
Center of the tape.
Go back a little bit.
Fuck.
Yeah, back a little. Okay, right there. Like it's now the hole. Push in the hole. In the center.
Still
Yeah, so
out.
it's off to one side. Just okay.
Both of
Close
them.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put this Mac in here. Hold it. We're gonna do this. Phone's gonna die, you guys. I'm gonna do it so it saves it, but I'll show you guys finished part after. I'm gonna charge the phone.